Good morning, dear students. I am Amit Sharma, and today I am teaching about computer. So let's start computer. You know, a computer is an electronic machine which accepts our data, process it, and give the result. And our computer system is work on IPO cycle. IPO cycle. IPO means I for input, P for processing, and O for output. So input, processing and output. Our computer system is work on IPO cycle, input, processing and output. Input accept the data through input device, accept the data through input device. Processing done by CPU and give the result is known as output. Your result is known as output through output devices, and this is also called a information. So there are two facts, data and information. The first question, what is data? What is data? So data is a raw fact of materials. Raw fact and figure of materials is called a data, like alphabet, numbers, symbols. So this is called a data. Unprocessed element is called a data, and process element is called a information. Okay, now come on the topic parts of computer. So classified parts of computer, we can classify into two parts of computer. One is hardware and one is software. So today I explain firstly hardware. So you know all what is hardware. Hardware, those computer physical part which can be see and touch, is called a hardware. For example, we can further classified into hardware in three parts: input unit, output unit and processing unit. So today I explain input unit. Input unit, there are various parts, various devices is called an input device, like mouse, keyboard, joystick, light pen, scanner, MICR, OCR, OBR, OMR, touchpad, digital camera, and all of these devices is called input devices. What is input unit? Those devices which can be used to enter data into your computer system is called an input device. Those devices which can be used to enter data into your computer system is called a input device. Like mouse, keyboard, joystick, light pen, scanner, MICR, full form of MICR, magnetic ink character recognition, OCR, optical character reader, OBR, optical bar reader, OMR, optical mark reader, touchpad, digital camera. And next one is output unit. Those devices which can be used to display data is called a output unit, like monitor, printer, speaker, projector, plotter, and these devices is called a output devices. Next one is processing unit. This is also known as CPU. It is a brain of computer system. This is a very important part of computer system, because all the work done by the CPU. Further classified into CPU three units: CU, ALU and MU. CU stands for control unit, ALU stands for arithmetic and logic unit, and MU stands for memory unit. So let's explain about memory unit. So firstly, what is memory unit? Memory unit is used to store data for further use. So classified into two basic parts of the memory unit: primary memory and next one is secondary memory. Primary memory is also called a main memory. Secondary memory is also called a auxiliary memory. This is primary memory is also known as temporary memory because this is stored data temporary, and secondary memory is also known as permanent memory because this is stored data permanently. And it is also called an internal memory, and this is also called a external memory. So let's explain about primary memory or main memory. So firstly, what is primary memory? Primary memory, or this is a main memory of computer system, temporary memory or internal memory. This memory is stored data into temporary form. This is also called a volatile memory, and this is also called a non-volatile memory. Volatile means we can store in this memory only your computer system is turned on. If your computer system is turned off, your all data is lost. But in this memory, if once store your data in secondary memory, then many times your system is turned off or turned on, your data is saved permanently form. So let's explain about primary memory. Primary memory further classified into two parts, RAM and ROM. RAM stands for random access memory and ROM stands for read only memory. This memory is only read only memory and RAM memory is RW memory. RW means read and writable memory RAM. Further classified SRAM and DRAM, static RAM and dynamic RAM. And ROM, PROM, EPROM, EEPROM, UVEPROM. PROM, programmable read only memory, erasable programmable read only memory, electrical erasable programmable read only memory, ultraviolet erasable programmable read only memory. And secondary memory, पहले भी बता चुका हूँ, सेकेंडरी मेमोरी क्या कहता है, डेटा को परमानेंट फॉर्म में स्टोर करता है. एंड दिस मेमोरी इज फर्दर क्लासिफाइड इनटू टू पार्ट्स, मैग्नेटिक टेप, मैग्नेटिक डिस्क एंड ऑप्टिकल डिस्क. Magnetic tape store data in a serial form, sequential form, but this tape this time cannot be used. Magnetic disk further classified floppy disk and hard disk. Floppy disk two parts, mini floppy and micro floppy. And optical disk is a very commonly used secondary memory for carrying data one place to another place. CD and DVD. CD stands for compact disk and DVD stands for digital versatile disk. And hard disk are very important secondary storage. All the data stored in your computer system is hard disk. So your all the data, if you want to save any file in your computer system, then these file is stored in a hard disk. So these are the parts of computer. Clear? Okay, thank you. Next part to be continued.